Discounting your prices in business is not a good thing to do. In this video, I want to explain exactly why I say that statement. Have you ever found yourself saying, we're just being busy fools here? Or expressed another way, we're having to run really hard just to stand still? Well, let me explain to you in a live example what I mean by that, and then I want to show you some numbers as to how this actually kind of manifests itself in reality. So one of the things that I do when I do a weekly shop, I'll take my trolley down the coffee aisle, and we happen to like Nescafe Azera coffee. Now, what I have found is that that particular product is on promotion fairly regularly. So what do I do as a customer? Well, if I see it on promotion, then I will definitely purchase. In fact, probably what I'll do is I'll stock load. I'll buy 2, 3 or 4 of those items at that point because I'm getting a really good deal. If I push my trolley down and I see that product isn't on sale, I tend to walk by and give it a miss because I've probably got enough in the cupboard from the last time anyway. But what Nescafe have trained me to do as a customer is to buy on deal, because I know that I'll get it at a cheaper price the next time. So that's great for me. I get a good deal. I get coffee that I enjoy drinking. I don't think that's too good a deal for Nescafe though, because I'm not their ideal customer. They want me to be buying when I'm off deal as well, but I don't do that. And we find this a lot with businesses as we start a coaching relationship, whereby business owners are looking for a way to grow business, and they adopt the same mentality of, well, how do we cut prices to get more sales in? The reality is, take the Nescafe example, yes, they're selling buckets more sales volume, so more cans of the Azera coffee, but actually how much more profit are they actually making? That's the question. So I wanted to kind of show you by way of numbers the impact that discounting can have on your business, and I also wanted to suggest an alternative approach to how you price in business. So using this grid here, which you can download by the way below I think this video on the website, let's take an example whereby you actually have a product where the margin that you generate is 40%, and you actually think that you want to discount by 10% on the selling price. Well, what that means, using this simple grid, is that you're going to have to sell 33% more, my apologies, sales volume to sustain the same level of profit than if you hadn't made the discount. So you're going to have to work really quite hard, a third harder, just to get the same level of profit. That for me is being a busy fool. I wanted to share with you the idea of actually increasing your prices. So again, let's look at the flip side of that. Let's imagine that you've got a 40% margin product and actually you want to increase the prices by 10%. Now, a lot of business owners I speak to are really fearful around increasing prices. Oh my word, I'd lose all my customers, wouldn't I? Well, no, you wouldn't. Typically, you could expect to reduce your sales volume by 20% before you make any less gross profit than if you hadn't increased your prices. So you can actually make the same amount of money by selling 20% less. Now that to me sounds like a better way of doing business. Now again, increase your prices, you might still want to give value to your customers. So what things could you do to wrap further value to your product to incentivize your customers to buy? So what do you have in your business that is low cost to you to give away, but perceived high value to receive for a customer? So that's a quick exploration of the dangers of discounting your prices and also the benefits of putting your prices up, which a lot of people do have a resistance to doing. So as I say, if you want to kind of look at this table in more detail, then just download the Discounting Dangers worksheet and enjoy kind of looking at your business in maybe a different way, and hopefully working smarter in terms of how much sales that you have to make to generate the profit you desire. Good luck, and if you want any more information about this, feel free to get in touch. Good luck, all the best.